Tomorrow will mark the 25th anniversary of Communist China's brutal persecution against the spiritual practice Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa. Practitioners from around the world are marking the occasion by raising awareness. NTD's Sam Wang has the story.
With decades of hardships come decades of resilience. Just days away from July 20th, Falun Gong practitioners from across the globe have been commemorating this somber occasion. It was on this day 25 years ago, the Chinese Communist Party ordered a nationwide persecution against the spiritual practice, seeking to eradicate the tens of millions who live by the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. The State Department said it's an issue that demands action.
We have seen the PRC take a number of steps over the past many years that we view as a crackdown on basic human rights. One, it is something that we will continue to raise with PRC officials directly, and two, we won't hesitate to take appropriate actions from the U.S. government, and you've seen us done so.
That the persecution of practitioners of Falun Gong should not be tolerated by the world.
Over the past week, Falun Gong practitioners have held rallies in different parts of the world to raise the public's awareness, from local towns and villages to large cities like Tokyo, Sydney, and Washington, D.C. But in China, the story is quite different. Authorities track practitioners and send them to labor camps. Some are left bedridden due to severe abuse and torture, and others have died in custody. State Department reports suggest an untold number of Falun Gong practitioners have had their organs harvested on demand to supply China's transplant industry.
The persecution of Falun Gong is criminal. The arbitrary detention, torture, forced labor, propaganda, and organ harvesting associated with this campaign are not only violations of international human rights standards, but also constitutes criminal acts that demand global condemnation.
Today, getting the truth out remains a top priority for Falun Gong practitioners. In many instances, their voices are being heard. In June, the U.S. House of Representatives passed the Falun Gong Protection Act, a bill aimed at sanctioning foreign nationals who are complicit in China's state-sponsored organ harvesting. Despite facing adversity inside communist China, Falun Gong is now practiced by people from all walks of life in over 100 countries. Sam Wang, NTD News.